Hello, my darling little kittens. Once again, you find yourself with this naughty little kitten during the spookiest month of the year. I, Blair, the tabby with the classy chassis, am here to fulfill all your darkest desires. And by that I mean to tell you stories. Get your head out of the gutter. Now, let's start our first tale. In a world full of magic and horror, there's always going to be someone trying to figure it out. And that's not a bad strategy when facing horror. Fear often comes from what you don't know. But sometimes, knowledge isn't going to be enough. Sometimes, in the face of what you fear the most, the best thing you can do is don't blink.
Hello and welcome. I'm Researcher Eater. Yes, that's my name. And before you go making fun of it, might I remind you that we have doctors named Gears, Cleft, and Dan working here. And before you ask why I look so young, if you don't have clearance for SCP-006, I can't tell you. If you ask, you might get terminated, and probably not the severance pay kind of termination, so just don't say anything. Anyway, I'm here to provide you with a lecture on SCP-173, also known as the Maka sculpture. What kind of name is Maka? Who names these things? Whatever, let's just get started. Item number SCP-173, Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Item SCP-173 is to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel must enter SCP-173's container, no fewer than 3 may enter at any time, and the door is to be relocked behind them. At all times, 2 persons must maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 until all personnel have vacated and relocked the chamber. Description: Moved to Site-19 in 1993. Origin is as of yet unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. 173 is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while within a direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173. Personnel assigned to enter the container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. The object is reported to attack by slamming a book on top of the skull. Where it retrieves this book is yet unknown. It will often vocalize Maka Chop when it attacks. Personnel report sounds of scraping stones originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported to the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. What was that sound? Shit! No! Don't blink!
Maka.
Blink!
Those two will always find each other in every variation of reality. I don't know if that's love, or just repeating patterns across the kaleidoscope of multiple realities. Well, I guess it's not as bad as being trapped in an infinite IKEA. I didn't expect Sol to be the researcher type though. Thought that would be Maka's thing. How did he get into this profession with his grades? Legacy hire? Oh, I'm rambling now. Anyway, let's take a moment to look at the Thompson sisters as they begin a search in a spooky forest. 2 teenage girls in a dark forest? What could possibly go wrong?
This is Liz Thompson, leaving a message on my phone in case we don't ever find our way out.
Hiya, I'm Patty.
That's my sister Patty. We're currently lost in a creepy forest near Death City. I don't know how long we've been here. My head hurts. It feels like someone is screaming in my head. I've lost all sense of time.
Oh, I know. Let me just check my portable sundial. Nope, sun's still set.
I can't find our way out. We've found ourselves bouncing around this place.
Bouncy, 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 bouncy.
Sometimes it's day, sometimes it's night.
We found pages.
The pages! is we keep finding the pages with these drawings. Every time we find them, I swear I see a shadow in the corner of my eye, and it moves just as I turn. I hear whispers, and every page we find, I hear more. I think it's driving me crazy.
Don't think it's bad. I mean, the composition is derivative. The blank space could really be filled up with more background art. Maybe a splash of color. But look, sis, I found a new one. It's us holding hands.
Another page? That's...
I think that's 1, 2...
8.
Oh, there you are, kid.
Kid, we've been looking for you.
Yeah, we could have used your help to pick up these pages. Look, you got like 6 extra hands. That's like a page per hand.
Oh, sorry.
Fine. Whatever, let's just go home.
But we are home, sis. We've always lived here. Forever and ever and ever.
Liz, Patty is kidding.
Can we order takeout?
How is Liz a bigger scaredy cat than me, an actual cat? Well, in any case, now Kid has tentacles. So that can be fun. Not my thing, but I'd buy Liz being into it. But certainly not this kitty. But from pages in a book to an entire library of books, have you ever wondered what secrets are hidden away in the Grim Reaper's domain, in his necropolis? Why don't we take a look at just how hard it is to pry loose the secrets of this Death City?
Go to the deepest part of the school. When you reach the reception desk, ask for the holder of the end.
Should a look of childlike fear come over the receptionist's face, you will then be taken to another room, hidden inside the building.
All you will hear is the sound of someone talking to themselves, echoing through the halls. It will be in a language that you will not understand, but you will feel an unspeakable fear down in your very soul.
At any time, if the talking stops, stop, and quickly say, "I'm just passing through. I wish to talk." If the silence continues, flee, leave.
Do not stop for anything. Do not go home. Don't think you can hide away in an inn. Just keep moving, and sleep wherever your body drops. You will know in the morning if you've escaped.
But if the voice in the hall comes back after you say, "I'm just passing through," talk, continue on. Upon reaching that room, all you will see is a windowless cell with a person crouched in the corner, speaking an unknown language and cradling something.
The person will only respond to one question. What happens when they all come together?
The person will then stare into your eyes and answer your question in horrifying detail. Many go mad hearing that answer. Some disappear shortly thereafter. A few even ends their own lives.
But that's not even the worst of it. It's those unlucky ones who dare look upon the object in that person's hands. You will want to look as well, but be warned, however. If you do look, your death will be one of unrelenting horror.
Why do we have such a crazy procedure to get a book from the school archive?
Welcome back to the archives room, Miss Albarn, but I'm afraid Lord Dunancy's The End is still on loan and has yet to be returned.
Dang it!
Would you be interested in one of our other volumes? We just got a new edition of the Necronomicon.
I've read that one 7 times.
Make it 8! Okay, how about the Necronomicon? It's a cookbook. Nom nom nom.
Okay, fine. I'll take that.
Man, Maka sure does love her books. It's a wonder that Soul isn't jealous. Let's finish up our night with lucky number 4, and we'll make it fun. Let's play a game.
I'm a total Black Star fan. Been one for years. So when I found a computer game in the bargain bin at the mall, I couldn't believe my eyes. I had to get it. But when I first put it into my computer, I encountered something strange. Instead of playing as Black Star, I was playing as the bad guys. Al Capone, Mosquito, Kiriko, Rasputin, that one random student he punched off the screen in Soul Eater Not Episode 1. It didn't take me long to realize that it was a hacked game. Not that I minded. That made it all the more rare. I thought it would be a fun experience. This was an odd mod for the game. The screen was weird. That should have been the first clue. It was red, and Black Star's usually cheerful face was contorted into a twisted grin, blood pooling around his eyes. Then the game started, and that horrible laugh played out. Don't know how to explain it, but as I played as Al Capone, he looked scared. This old mafia boss looked scared. His eyes were darting back and forth until he looked right at me and started frantically telling me to move him. I did, but it was too late. From out of the shadows, Black Star emerged and ripped him apart. The blood looked real. Al Capone's screams sounded just as real. The game started over with a new character. This time I ran right away. The Flying Dutchman was crying as he ran, but he wasn't fast enough, and Black Star got him. I tried. Lord Death knows I tried. Mosquito, Kiriko, Rasputin. One by one they were caught, and each one killed, more gruesome than the last. When he cut through Mifune, I was shaking. The screams and the blood seemed so real. I just stared at the blood-covered screen, ready to cry. When I heard the laugh, that laugh, the screen shifted, and all I could see was Black Star's twisted grin while he was staring right back at me. Then I heard his distorted voice as he said,
"How about you? Would you like to play a game? How about hide and seek? I'll be it. Better start running."
I'm running. Everywhere I go, I can hear that laughing from every shadow. I don't know how it's possible, but he's real. He's in the shadows waiting to attack. I don't know.
When I was told we'd have pasta, I thought it was food. That last one wasn't just creepy. It was actually scary. Tsubaki. God, ooh, Blair did it bad. I left the windows open. Oh, they're coming through. Little kittens, Mama Blair has got to leave. Just be careful. Scary dreams, kittens.